Question number 1. It removes grease stains from clothes. Right again. Ammonium hydroxide is a valid answer. Question number 2. The dash is the thing being dissolved. Smart move. Solute is an accurate answer. Question number 3. What is the treatment for indigestion? Nice work. You chose magnesium hydroxide and it is correct. Question number 4. Curd, lemon juice, orange juice taste. Well done. Sour is the right choice. Question number 5. There are 3 types of litmus paper. You chose true, and it is correct. Question number 6. Methyl orange is a natural indicator. Excellent choice. False is the right answer. Question number 7. Dash is used to make the surfaces smooth. Strong choice. Plaster of Paris is the right answer. Question number 8. Which of the following is a weak base? Exactly. Zinc carbonate makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 9. The organic acid present in tomato is... Right choice. Oxalic acid is the best answer. Question number 10. Which among these conduct electricity? Sharp thinking. Acids, bases, and salts is the right choice. Question number 11. What is formed during neutralization? Valid point. Salt is true. Question number 12. Name the acid present in our stomach. Solid response. Hydrochloric acid is a valid choice. Question number 13. Which acid is present in your stomach? Good job. Your answer HCl works well here. Question number 14. Platinum is more reactive than copper. Well reasoned. False is the correct choice. Question number 15. Sodium bicarbonate is commonly called. Nicely done. Lime water is a solid answer. Question number 16. The acid present in citrus fruits is... Excellent. Ascorbic acid is a brilliant choice. Question number 17. Which of the following is not mineral acid? Clear logic. Your choice citric acid is sound and 100% true. Question number 18. Where is ammonium hydroxide found in? Perfect. Window cleaner is the correct choice. Question number 19.1. The litmus paper is produced from? You're right. Lichens is the correct answer. Question number 20. Silver is more reactive than copper. Great thinking. False is the right choice. Question number 21. Lime juice and orange juice contain? Great job. Citric acid is the accurate answer. Question number 22. There are acids and base in our body? Correct response. True is the most accurate answer. Question number 23. Metallic oxides are basic in nature. Correct. True is the right answer. Question number 24. What is the test for carbon dioxide? Well picked. Lime water turning milky is the correct answer. Question number 25. From which plant litmus is extracted? Smart pick. Lichens is the correct choice. Question number 26. Which one of these is a common salts? You got it. Your choice potassium hydroxide is right. Question number 27. Color of litmus in distilled water? On track. Purple is the correct answer. Question number 28 dash is used in manufacture of glass. Good thinking. Sodium carbonate is the right answer. Question number 29. What completely ionizes in solution? Bravo, strong acids is the answer. Question number 30. Salt of sodium used to prepare borax. Nice selection. Washing soda is the correct and valid answer. Question number 31. Another name of magnesium hydroxide? Bravo, milk of magnesia is the answer. Question number 32. How do we convert the factory waste? Solid response. Base is a valid choice. Question number 33. Calcium carbonate is a soluble salt. Smart move. False is an accurate answer. Question number 34. The base which is not an alkali is? Sharp thinking. With 2 is the right choice. Question number 35. Phenolphthalein turns H- in acid. Great thinking. Colorless is the right choice. Question number 36. Salt may be acid, bases and neutral. Well reasoned. True is the correct choice. Question number 37. How do you convert the acidic soil? Smart pick. Organic matter is the correct choice. Question number 38. Which one of these is an indicator? You're right. Litmus paper is the correct answer. Question number 39. Chemical formula of baking soda is? Valid point. Nada is true. Question number 40. True or false? All bases are alkali. You chose false, and it is correct. Question number 41. What do we do when an ant bites us? On track. Apply moist baking soda is the correct answer. Question number 42. Is China rose a natural indicator? Good thinking. Yes is the right answer. Question number 43. Which drug is used for indigestion? Exactly. Antacid makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 44. Window cleaner can be found in dash. Perfect. Ammonium hydroxide is the correct choice. Question number 45. Bases are used as window cleaners. Nice selection. True is the correct and valid answer. Question number 46. Common name of calcium sulfate is? Strong choice. Gypsum is the right answer. Question number 47. Calcium hydroxide is found in dash. Nicely done. Lime water is a solid answer. Question number 48. Ammonia that turns red litmus blue. You got it. Your choice basic is right. Question number 49. When an ant bites, it releases what? Correct response. Formic acid is the most accurate answer. Question number 50. Sulfuric acid chemical formula is? Well picked. H2SO4 is the correct answer. Question number 51. Potassium hydroxide is present in? Great job. Soap is the accurate answer. Question number 52. Which is a way salt can be formed? Correct. All of the above is the right answer. Question number 53. Solutions having a Fiesch number 8 are? Excellent. Basic is a brilliant choice. Question number 54. Color of hydrated copper sulfate. Right again. Blue is a valid answer. Question number 55. What is the test for hydrogen gas? Excellent choice. Squeaky pop is the right answer. Question number 56. Most microorganisms cannot live in. Good job. Your answer, acidic environment, works well here. Question number 57. Which one of these is an acid salt? Clear logic. Your choice, calcium bicarbonate, is sound and 100% true. Question number 58. Is coffee an acid, base or neutral? Right choice. Acid is the best answer. Question number 59. Nitric acid is considered to be a... Nice work. You chose oxyacid and it is correct. Question number 60. Chemical formula of sulfuric acid. Well done. A2-sulfur is the right choice. Question number 61. Which is not an amphoteric oxide? Exactly. Sodium oxide makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 62. A solution with a pH of 7 is dash. Correct response. Neutral is the most accurate answer. Question number 63. Used in treatment of sewage water. On track. Calcium hydroxide is the correct answer. Question number 64. Which one is synthetic indicator? Good job. Your answer, phenolphthalein, works well here. Question number 65. Sun tanning is an example of dash. Excellent choice. Radiation is the right answer. Question number 66. Tick the incorrectly matched pair. Great thinking. Acetic acid curd is the right choice. Question number 67. The acid present in ant sting is... Sharp thinking. Formic acid is the right choice. Question number 68. When acid reacts to base, it forms... Right again. Salt plus water is a valid answer. Question number 69. What is the symbol for carbonate? Nice work. You chose elbow and it is correct. Question number 70. What is the Fey range of our body? Solid response, 7.07.8. Question number 71. Methyl orange turns dash in acid. Good thinking. Red is the right answer. Question number 72. What is the nature of lime juice? Nicely done. Acidic is a solid answer. Question number 73. Lime water turns red, litmus blue. Excellent. True is a brilliant choice. Question number 74. Neutral solutions have a pH of several. Nice selection. False is the correct and valid answer. Question number 75. Bases are generally dashed to touch. Strong choice. Soapy is the right answer. Question number 76. Nitric acid is present in vinegar. Well reasoned. False is the correct choice. Question number 77. When ant or bee sting, it releases. You chose formic acid, and it is correct. Question number 78. The pH of a strong base would be... Right choice, 1314 is the best answer. Question number 79. Ammonium hydroxide is present in... Well done. Window cleaner is the right choice. Question number 80. Is turmeric a natural indicator? Clear logic. Your choice true is sound and 100% true. Question number 81. Which is not a natural indicator? You got it. Your choice, phenolphthalein, is right.
Question number 82. Sodium carbonate is also known as.
You're right. Washing soda is the correct answer.
Question number 83. Calamine solution contains dash. Great job. Zinc carbonate is the accurate answer.
Question number 84. Hot air dash while cool air dash. Perfect. Rises. Sinks is the correct choice. Question number 85. Copper sulfate is also known as. Smart move. Blue vitriol is an accurate answer. Question number 86. Potassium hydroxide is dash base. Valid point. Strong is true. Question number 87. Dash give relief from wasp sting. Correct. Vinegar is the right answer.
Question number 88. Magnesium hydroxide is found in.
Smart pick. Milk of magnesia is the correct choice.
Question number 89. What is used to disinfect water?
Well picked. Bleaching powder is the correct answer.
Question number 90. Give an example of an indicator. Bravo. Litmus paper is the answer.
Question number 91. What is another name for a base? On track. Alkaline is the correct answer. Question number 92. Nitric acid turn red litmus blue. Exactly. False makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 93. How many type of litmus is there? Sharp thinking. 2 is the right choice. Question number 94. What is the meaning of corrosive? Right again. To destroy slowly is a valid answer.
Question number 95. Chemical formula of carbamic acid.
Good job. Your answer hacker works well here.
Question number 96. Vitamin C is actually dash a seed. Excellent choice. Ascorbic acid is the right answer.
Question number 97. Changes the color of indicators? Clear logic. Your choice all is sound and 100% true. Question number 98. Acid is not corrosive to nature. Good thinking. False is the right answer. Question number 99. The acid present in the stomach. Correct. HexiL is the right answer. Question number 100. Chemical name of lime water dash.
Bravo. Calcium hydroxide is the answer.
Question number 101. How many types of acid is there? Nicely done. 2 is a solid answer. Question number 102. What does the fish scale measure? Great job. Acidity or alkalinity is the accurate answer. Question number 103. Human body works under a FOV. Strong choice. 7.77 is the right answer. Question number 104. What is meant by P and H in E? Solid response. Potency and hydrogen is a valid choice. Question number 105. Any one example of tartaric acid? You're right. Grapes is the correct answer. Question number 106. The acid present in tea is dash. Nice selection. Tannic acid is the correct and valid answer. Question number 107. The following are the best dash. You chose bleaching powder, and it is correct. Question number 108. Name of acid present in vinegar. Excellent. Acetic acid is a brilliant choice. Question number 109. Dash converts lime water milky. Well done. 2 is the right choice.
Question number 110. Which substances taste a sour?
Smart move. Acids is an accurate answer. Question number 111. Which of these is a double salt? Well picked. Dolomite is the correct answer. Question number 112. The chemical name of marble is?
Correct response. Calcium carbonate is the most accurate answer. Question number 113. Find the acid in the following.
Valid point. 8344 is true.
Question number 114. Water-soluble alkali is called?
You got it. Your choice alkaliant is right.
Question number 115. Lemons have which acid present?
Perfect. Citric acid is the correct choice. Question number 116. Acid present in gooseberries is? Right choice. Tartaric acid is the best answer. Question number 117. Name the acid present in apple. Great thinking. Malic acid is the right choice.
Question number 118. Na and Co are also known as?
Smart pick. Both is the correct choice.
Question number 119. Substances which taste sour are?
Nice work. You chose acids, and it is correct. Question number 120. The acid obtained from curd is? Well reasoned. Lactic acid is the correct choice. Question number 121. All bases are soluble in water. Nicely done. False is a solid answer.
Question number 122. Sodium acetate is a dash salt.
Nice selection. Basic is the correct and valid answer. Question number 123. Acid reacts with base to form. Solid response. Salt is a valid choice. Question number 124. Organic acid are also known as? Right again. Weak acid is a valid answer. Question number 125. Milk of magnesia is used as an? Exactly. Antacid makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 126. Plaster of pears is made from? Smart move. Gypsum is an accurate answer. Question number 127. Nio plus acetyl gives dash it and dash. Correct response. NaCl 20 is the most accurate answer. Question number 128. Which of these is not an acid? Great job. Soap solution is the accurate answer. Question number 129. Milk of magnesia contains dash? You're right. Magnesium is the correct answer. Question number 130. Methyl orange index color dash. Sharp thinking. Yellow is the right choice. Question number 131. When an ant bites, it injects? Well picked. Acidic liquid is the correct answer. Question number 132. Acid react with metal to form? Perfect. Salt plus hydrogen is the correct choice. Question number 133. Organic acids are weak acids. Good job. Your answer true works well here. Question number 134. Are alkalis soluble in water? Bravo. True is the answer. Question number 135. Salt can conduct electricity. Nice work. You chose true and it is correct. Question number 136. Strong acid plus weak base makes? You got it? Your choice acidic salt is right. Question number 137. Litmus is extracted from dash. Excellent choice. Lichens is the right answer.
Question number 138. Acid plus metal gives dash plus dash.
Clear logic. Your choice salt plus hydrogen is sound and 100% true.
Question number 139. Washing soda has the formula. On track? Na2CO2 is the correct answer. Question number 140. Salt formed from HCl and now. Correct? NaCl is the right answer. Question number 141. Antsting contain dash acid. Good thinking. Formic is the right answer. Question number 142. Bases turn red litmus to dash.
Right choice. Blue is the best answer.
Question number 143. Methyl orange color in base.
Well reasoned. Yellow is the correct choice.
Question number 144. Which of these are insoluble?
You chose most carbonates. And it is correct. Question number 145. Plaster of Paris hardens by.
Valid point. Combining with water is true.
Question number 146. Organic acids are present in. Smart pick. Fruits and vegetables is the correct choice. Question number 147. Fizzy drinks contain. Excellent. Carbonic acid is a brilliant choice. Question number 148. Lemon contains ascorbic acid.
Strong choice. True is the right answer.
Question number 149. The formula of Epsom salt is? Great thinking. Mink-So-4 is the right choice. Question number 150. Litmus is obtained from dash. Well done. Lichens is the right choice. Question number 151. Which acid is present in tea? Correct. Tannic acid is the right answer. Question number 152. How do bases feel and taste? Nice work. You chose slippery and bitter, and it is correct. Question number 153. Rubber is considered and dash. Good thinking. Insulator is the right answer. Question number 154. Cool drinks are malic acid. Solid response. False is a valid choice. Question number 155. Formula of hydrochloric acid. You got it. Your choice HCl is right. Question number 156. Evidence of chemical change. Smart move. New substance is an accurate answer. Question number 157. Name of acid present in curd. Strong choice. Lactic acid is the right answer.
Question number 158. Soap is an example of a dash.
Great thinking. Base is the right choice. Question number 159. Neutralization reaction is. Valid point. Chemical and irreversible change is true. Question number 160. Lemon juice is dash in tasty. Right again. Sour is a valid answer. Question number 161. Chemical formula. Ammonia gas. Clear logic. Your choice on H3 is sound and 100% true. Question number 162. Acid comes from a dash word. Nicely done. Latin is a solid answer. Question number 163. Which is the stronger acid? Sharp thinking. pH1 is the right choice. Question number 164. Acid used as an eye wash is? Well done. Boric acid is the right choice. Question number 165. Scale that ranges from 114. Good job. Your answer pH works well here. Question number 166. Tooth enamel is made up of. Bravo. Calcium hydroxyapatite is the answer. Question number 167. Dash is used as an antacid.
On track. Magnesium hydroxide is the correct answer.
Question number 168. Acids turn dash litmus dash. Right choice. Blue. Red is the best answer.
Question number 169. Formula of bleaching powder.
Well reasoned. COS2 is the correct choice. Question number 170. Tartaric acid is found in. Great job. Tamarind is the accurate answer. Question number 171. Define the term insoluble.
You chose cannot dissolve in water, and it is correct.
Question number 172. Salts exist in dash state. Correct response. Solid is the most accurate answer. Question number 173. Which substance is a base? Excellent. Magnesium oxide is a brilliant choice.
Question number 174. How do we make a dilution?
Perfect. Add more solvent is the correct choice. Question number 175. What is the taste of acid? Well picked. Sour is the correct answer. Question number 176. Metal plus oxygen yields dash. Smart pick. Metal oxide is the correct choice. Question number 177. Oxalic acids is present in. Exactly. Spinach makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 108. Sulfuric acid is used in. You're right. Car batteries is the correct answer. Question number 179. What does apples contain? Excellent choice. Lactic is the right answer. Question number 180. Guava contains dash acid. Nice selection. Oxalic acid is the correct and valid answer. Question number 181. Touching hot sand is dash. Exactly. Conduction makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 182. Our stomach contains dash. Great job. Hydrochloric acid is the accurate answer. Question number 183. Acids have a sweet taste. Nice selection. False is the correct and valid answer. Question number 184. Acids are bitter to taste. Right again. False is a valid answer. Question number 195. Bases are soapy to touch. Strong choice. True is the right answer. Question number 196. Metal plus steam yields dash. Smart move. Metal hydroxide plus hydrogen is an accurate answer. Question number 187. Dash are bitter in taste. Correct. Bases is the right answer. Question number 188. Phase 3 is said to be a. You're right. Triacidic base is the correct answer. Question number 189. HCl plus now equal to dash plus dash. Correct response. Nickel plus H20 is the most accurate answer. Question number 190. Sting of an ant contains. You got it. Your choice formic acid is right. Question number 191. The alkali tastes dash. Great thinking. Bitter is the right choice. Question number 192. Hydrated copper sulfate. You chose none of these, and it is correct. Question number 193. Acid in your stomach is. Smart pick. Hydrochloric acid is the correct choice.
Question number 194. Acids are dash in taste.
Excellent choice. Sour is the right answer. Question number 195. A base has a dash taste. Clear logic. Your choice bitter is sound and 100% true.
Question number 196. Charges keep a salt dash.
Good job. Your answer together works well here.
Question number 197. Bases are sour in taste.
Bravo. False is the answer.
Question number 198. Sodium hydroxide is used.
Well reasoned. In manufacture of soap is the correct choice.
Question number 199. General property of acid.
Right choice. Taste sour is the best answer. Question number 200. Alum acts as an antacid. Well picked. False is the correct answer.
Question number 201. Bleaching powder acts as.
Nicely done. 1 and 3 is a solid answer.
Question number 202. Methyl orange is in dash.
On track. Indicator is the correct answer.
Question number 203. Strong acids are highly.
Excellent. Corrosive is a brilliant choice.
Question number 204. Bicarbonate also means.
Nice work. You chose hydrogen carbonate and it is correct. Question number 205. Eggshell is made up of. Perfect. CaCa3 is the correct choice.
Question number 26. Sodium hydroxide fizz.
Sharp thinking. 14 is the right choice.
Question number 207. Formic acid is found in.
Valid point. And sting is true.
Question number 208. Metals form dash oxides.
Good thinking. Basic is the right answer.
Question number 209. The thesis of a dilute base.
Solid response. 8 is a valid choice.
Question number 210. Choose the odd one out.
Well done. Salt is the right choice.
Question number 211. On the Faish scale is dash.
Valid point. Increasingly basic is true.
Question number 212. Calcium hydroxide is a.
Bravo. Base is the answer.
Question number 1013. Two types of acids are.
Well reasoned. Both A and B is the correct choice.
Question number 214. An acid can react with.
Smart move. Weaken is an accurate answer.
Question number 215. Dash can be corrosive.
Right again. Acids and bases is a valid answer.
Question number 216. The H in Faish stands for.
Nice work. You chose hydrogen and it is correct.
Question number 217. Acidus is a dash word.
Good thinking. Latin is the right answer.
Question number 218. Acids are of two types.
Correct response. True is the most accurate answer.
Question number 219. Most organic acids are.
Excellent choice. Weak is the right answer.
Question number 220. Acid rains are due to.
Correct. All the above is the right answer.
Question number 221. Common salt formula is.
You chose NaCl, and it is correct.
Question number 222. What is organic acid?
Clear logic. Your choice malic acid is sound and 100% true. Question number 223. What is mineral acid? Perfect. Produced from chemical substances is the correct choice. Question number 224. Sodium chloride. Now, great job. Soluble salt is the accurate answer. Question number 225. Acids have dash ions. Well picked. H plus is the correct answer. Question number 226. Silver chloride acyl? Exactly. Insoluble salt makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 227. All bases are alkalis. On track. False is the correct answer. Question number 228. How does acids taste? Strong choice. Sour is the right answer. Question number 229. Acid plus base equal to? Plus water. Smart pick. Salt is the correct choice. Question number 230. How does base tastes? Well done. Bitter is the right choice. Question number 231. Acid in car battery. You got it? Your choice, sulfuric acid, is right. Question number 232. pH of blood is about. Sharp thinking, 7.4 is the right choice. Question number 233. The F of pure water. Right choice. 7.0 is the best answer. Question number 234. Ant stings contains. You're right. Formic acid is the correct answer. Question number 235. Identify basic salt. Solid response. Sodium acetate is a valid choice. Question number 236. Identify weak acid. Excellent. Acetic acid is a brilliant choice. Question number 237. Aqueous solution of NaCl. Nicely done. Brine solution is a solid answer. Question number 238. Everything has heat. Great thinking. True is the right choice. Question number 239. Rainwater have V. Nice selection. 7 is the correct and valid answer. Question number 240. pH greater than 7. Good job. Your answer basis works well here. Question number 241. Soap contains dash. Excellent. Potassium hydroxide is a brilliant choice. Question number 242. Turns litmus blue. Correct. Bases is the right answer. Question number 243. Common name of coal. Exactly. Caustic potash makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 244. Show neutral salt. Clear logic. Your choice Buckler 2 is sound and 100% true. Question number 245. Select the odd one. Correct response. Curd is the most accurate answer. Question number 246. Natural indicator. Excellent choice. Turmeric powder is the right answer. Question number 247. In general salts. Right choice. Ionic compound is the best answer. Question number 248. Alkalis feel dash. Great thinking. Soapy is the right choice. Question number 249. Dash are soluble. Right again. All nitrates is a valid answer. Question number 250. An acid anhydride. Good thinking. Sulfur dioxide is the right answer. Question number 251. Select odd one out. Perfect. Phenolphthalein is the correct choice. Question number 252. Aqua regia is for. Solid response. Dissolve noble metals is a valid choice. Question number 253. A base has a dash. Sharp thinking. Slippery feel is the right choice. Question number 254. Nitric acid turns. You got it. Your choice, blue litmus red, is right.
Question number 255. Lemon drop turns.
Well picked. Blue litmus into red is the correct answer.
Question number 256. Found in vinegar.
On track. Acetic acid is the correct answer. Question number 257. An acid hack. Good job. Your answer lower than 7 works well here.
Question number 258. Nekito is.
Strong choice. Washing soda is the right answer. Question number 259. Antacids contain. Nice work. You chose weak base and it is correct. Question number 260. Strong acids are. Great job. Concentrated is the accurate answer. Question number 261. Acid in vinegar. Well done. Acetic acid is the right choice. Question number 262. Taste of acid is. Valid point. Soar is true.
Question number 263. Salts are either.
Nicely done. Acidic, basic, or neutral is a solid answer. Question number 264 plus now forms. Smart move. Sodium chloride is an accurate answer. Question number 265. Feel less than 7. Smart pick. Acids is the correct choice. Question number 266. What are bases? You chose things that taste bitter, and it is correct. Question number 267. Litmus paper is. Bravo. Natural indicator is the answer.
Question number 268. Toothpaste is a.
Well reasoned. Base is the correct choice. Question number 269 of NACU 3 is. You're right. Quiz 7 is the correct answer. Question number 270. What is an acid? Nice selection. Things that taste sour is the correct and valid answer. Question number 271. Ammonia is dash. Right choice. Base is the best answer. Question number 272. Feels slippery? Bravo. Bases is the answer. Question number 273. Tastes bitter. Great thinking. Bases is the right choice. Question number 274. Grapes contain. Excellent. Tartaric acid is a brilliant choice. Question number 275. And sting has. Valid point. Methanoic acid is true. Question number 276. Salts are dash. You're right. Mostly solids is the correct answer. Question number 277. Most foods are. Clear logic. Your choice acid is sound and 100% true. Question number 278. Common salt is. Great job. Neutral is the accurate answer. Question number 279. A dibasic acid. Solid response. Sulfuric acid is a valid choice. Question number 280. Lime water is. You got it. Your choice, Sa2, is right. Question number 281. Acid plus base equal to. Nicely done. Salt and water is a solid answer. Question number 282. pH value. Correct response. 5.5 is the most accurate answer. Question number 283. Salt is dash.
Perfect. Ionic compound is the correct choice.
Question number 284. What is Kel? Right again. Hydrochloric acid is a valid answer. Question number 285. What is salt?
Exactly. A chemical compound makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 286. HCl plus NaCl equal to.
Smart move. NaCl is an accurate answer. Question number 287. Turmeric is a. Well picked. Natural indicator is the correct answer. Question number 288. Co is dash. Good thinking. A base is the right answer. Question number 289. Cheech3 is. On track. Organic acid is the correct answer. Question number 290. Orange has. Good job. Your answer citric acid works well here. Question number 291. Bases taste. Sharp thinking. Bitter is the right choice.
Question number 292. Odd one out.
Well reasoned. Turmeric indicator is the correct choice. Question number 293. Acids taste. Correct. Sour is the right answer. Question number 294. Taste sour. Nice work. You chose acids, and it is correct. Question number 295. Malic acid. Well done. Apples is the right choice.
Question number 296. Bases are.
You chose bitter in taste, and it is correct.
Question number 297. Acid turn.
Smart pick. Blue to red is the correct choice.
Question number 298. Is Aglyl.
Nice selection. Insoluble is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 299. Soap is.
Excellent choice. Basic is the right answer. Question number 300. Is Lickle. Strong choice. Soluble is the right answer. Question number 301. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? Right choice. Contact Narayan Changder on Facebook is the best answer.